Well, welcome back, and the co-main event of a packed card on Saturday night. This is going to be a tremendous fight, a tremendous war for the WBO Light Flyweight Championship of the World. Elwin Soto against Jonathan Gonzalez, the mandatory challenger for Elwin's WBO Championship. I've got to say, this division right now, of course, on fire when you talk about light fly with Kyoguchi and Jesse Rodriguez and Bermudez. So many opportunities in the division. Of course, these guys have the potential and ability to move up through the gears, through flyweight, super flyweight, with Julio Cesar Martinez, with Estrada, with Rung Visai, with Chocolatito. So many great opportunities at this weight class. It's great to see these guys getting the respect they deserve. These is the most entertaining weight classes in the sport right now. Jonathan, I'll start with you. A lot of people talking about this fight. Mandatory challenger as well. You look fresh. You look ready to go to become a world champion on Saturday.
Yes, I'm very prepared. It's been over 10 weeks of training camp. I want to thank Matchroom. I want to thank all of y'all coming down here. Training camp has been great. I'm going to be in the champion number 62 of Puerto Rico.
Obviously, this is Mexico against Puerto Rico. Every promoter loves that narrative as well, but this is a great champion as well. All action. This should gel into a fantastic fight. It seems that every time you guys meet in the light flyweight division or flyweight or super flyweight, we see all action fights. You expect that, seeing this man's style, is going to be a tremendous fight.
The only thing I can say that Saturday night is going to be a war. I'm coming to be the next world champion, 100 champion, and look for big fights.
Obviously, big unification fights out there for you as well, looking to become a world champion for Puerto Rico. It would mean a huge amount for you as well. All the sacrifices you made in this sport, I guess this is the pivotal moment of your career. You have to make it count.
I have to be world champion now. This could be my last opportunity, and that's why I have trained hard for this fight. And October 16 is going to be a great night, and Puerto Rico is going to have his other champion.
Thank you, Jonathan, and Elwin through your translator there as well. Jonathan says Mexico v Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico will have a new world champion on Saturday. He expects a war. Do you expect a war as well on Saturday?
¿Qué piensas? ¿Crees que será una guerra?
No, claro, va a ser una guerra bastante grande y la verdad que yo solamente voy a salir a hacer mi trabajo.
Of course, it's going to be a big war, and what I know is that I'm going to go out there and win.
Obviously, there is discussions and looking ahead to unification fights as well, but this is your mandatory challenger. This is a very, very tough fight for you on Saturday.
Hay muchas peleas posibles de unificación, pero este es tu retador obligatorio. ¿Qué piensas al respecto?
Pienso que va a ser una defensa un poco difícil, pero pues sabemos que vamos a hacer un buen trabajo y salir de este compromiso y hacer más defensa o si no unificaciones.
I think it will be a defense that will be kind of tough, and I know we will do very well in passing this commitment, and then after that either we will look for unification fights or move up to another division.
Obviously, last time out was crazy on the Canelo undercard, 73,000 people. Talk to us about that experience as well. And another big experience here in front of 7,000 outdoors. Great times for you on DAZN.
En tu última pelea peleaste en el respaldo de Canelo, 73,000 personas. Platícanos sobre esa experiencia y también de tu experiencia aquí en Fresno, donde estarás peleando a través de DAZN.
La verdad que fue una experiencia pelear ahí en la cartelera de Canelo. Nunca me lo esperaba, pero fue un orgullo pelear ahí y le agradezco a la empresa Matchroom por darme la oportunidad. Y claro, también me siento muy a gusto aquí en Fresno, California, y daremos una buena pelea.
To be able to fight there in the Canelo card, it's something I never expected, and it was a great opportunity. So I'm grateful to Matchroom for the opportunity, and here as well. I feel very nice here fighting in Fresno, California, where I know I'm going to give a great fight.
Well, thank you, Elwin. And as I said, Mexico against Puerto Rico, the WBO Light Flyweight Championship of the World. This will be a cracking fight here in Fresno, live on DAZN. Gentlemen, we have a head-to-head here, please. The 4-division champion against the European champion. Sandor, I'll start with you. Special thanks as well to Chris Kirchie of OPI and our partners there in Spain and Italy. Through your translator as well here. Sandor, this is a massive opportunity for you. And when I looked at opportunities and options for Mikey Garcia, I saw you in every ranking across every single governing body. Of course, headlining our shows in Spain, this seemed like the obvious choice. You said yes very, very quickly.
Una gran oportunidad para ti, Sandor. Cuando estaba mirando a los posibles rivales de Mikey Garcia, estuviste clasificado en cada uno de los organismos. Es una gran oportunidad para ti y cuando se te presentó la oportunidad dijiste que sí lo querías muy rápidamente.
Sí, evidentemente no podía desaprovechar esta oportunidad de enfrentar a un gran campeón como Mikey García. Cuando uno entra al deporte del boxeo es para aceptar los grandes retos y es por eso que vine aquí para cumplir mis sueños. He trabajado toda la vida por ello y ahora que tengo la oportunidad no la voy a dejar escapar.
It's a great opportunity, and I have to take advantage of it. It's a great champion to be fighting against Mikey Garcia, and that's why I got involved in boxing, to accept the great challenges, to achieve my dreams. So I've worked all my life for this opportunity.
You've been cruising through the European defences. You've hardly lost a round to these challenges. Is this what you need now, a chance to prove to everybody that you are a world-class fighter? And this is a massive opportunity for you, for Spanish boxing, for your family. This is exactly what you want in your career.
En tus defensas del título europeo ha sido un poco fácil, pero ¿crees que esta oportunidad es lo que necesitas para mostrar al mundo que estás a un nivel mundial?
Evidentemente, debutar contra Mikey García en Estados Unidos es una gran presentación, es una gran oportunidad y evidentemente pues creo que sí que es lo que necesito. Necesito una exposición mundial, quiero las grandes peleas, quiero estar en los grandes eventos y quiero enfrentar a los grandes nombres del boxeo mundial. Es por eso que he venido. Mikey García es uno de los mejores, yo siempre quise enfrentar a los mejores y aquí estoy. Otros no hubiesen aceptado el reto, yo he venido.
It's very important to be making my U.S. debut against Mikey Garcia. It's a great opportunity and a great opportunity to present myself for the first time in the United States. And yes, this is the challenge that I need. I need exposure on the big level so that after, on the world level, so that after I can have the big fights, the big events, fight the big names in boxing. And that's why I came here. Mikey Garcia is one of the best fighters, and I've always wanted to fight the best fighters.
And finally, a lot of people look at this fight as a warm-up fight for Mikey Garcia. I see the look in your eye. I know what this means to you. You're ready to give it everything on Saturday night.
Quizás muchos piensan que es simplemente una pelea para que Mikey se mantenga ocupado, pero tú ves que tienes mucha determinación para salir con la victoria, ¿verdad?
Faltan 48 horas para que el mundo entero me conozca. Los campeones existen para ser derrotados y es a eso a lo que he venido.
48 hours is how long it will take for me to present myself to the world and for the rest of the world champions to be put on notice.
Thank you, Sandor. Mikey, welcome back. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Been a while, you know, all of a sudden you were one of the lucky ones who boxed just before the pandemic. So you weren't inactive before then, but it has been a long time. Over 18 months out of the ring now. You're back ready. It's going to be some occasion here in Fresno as well. And a tough test against Sandor Martín. I know a lot of people look at this as your comeback fight, if you want, your warm-up fight. But this is a guy who's really coming to win on Saturday.
Definitely. Look, we're excited to be back. Excited to get back this Saturday, you know, and show the world that I'm still here. I keep reminding everybody that I'm here. I haven't left. There's still much more, you know, from Mikey Garcia to give the fans. This is just another fight to get back and show them. You know, I did take the fight with Jesse. We had plans to have a great, you know, year last year, and because of the pandemic, you know, everybody kind of froze. Everything went silent. But I'm excited to finally get back, get in the groove of things, and look for much bigger fights. I want to be big again, big title fights, and those are the fights that excite me the most. So that's why this is another step in that direction.
How easy is it to sometimes overlook the challenge of a Sandor Martín when you talk about those major fights as well? We know this is a big fight for you, big fight for Fresno, but I know that you want those career-defining fights. Now you're fighting someone that has the hunger like you probably had when you were coming through without championships as well. This guy's coming to change his life on Saturday.
Look, I've been there. I've been in his shoes, in his place, where you want that opportunity, where you want to show your fans and the whole world, you know, what you're made of. So I know what he's thinking. I know what he has in his mind and the future that he sees if he were to beat me on Saturday. but I ain't gonna let that happen. You know, I'm also on a track to reach, you know, greater success, greater fights. I'm not overlooking him. You know, I got to take things very serious because I know I'm going to have the best version of Sandor Martín on Saturday night. You know, this is going to be probably bigger fight for him than if he was fighting in Europe, you know, for a vacant title. You know, a vacant world title that doesn't highlight enough, doesn't probably do enough for him as this fight does. This is at the highest level, the highest stage of his career, so I can expect the very, very best Sandor Martín on Saturday night, but that's what I want. I want the very best so that I can get the very best out of me also. If I had an opponent that I knew he was going to take a knee, it doesn't motivate me. That doesn't do it for me. That doesn't excite me. I need someone that can really push me and test me in order for me to bring out the very best.
You are a big favourite to win this fight, and I know winning is always the bottom line, but do you feel like you have to win in style to make a statement? Is that the intention on Saturday night, to go out and put a performance on the zone that people turn around and say, wow, Mikey Garcia is a player, he's there, he's ready to fight the best, and you have to look good winning, I feel? Yes,
I do feel that I have to, you know, perform, you know, and win, you know, spectacular, but I keep hearing people asking if I need a knockout. I don't need a knockout to look great. I don't need a knockout to show everybody who I am as a fighter and that I still have everything and that I haven't lost a step. I just got to do well, perform well, do my job, get the win in a way that people can recognize my talent is still here, and that's what I plan on doing.
And finally, a word on Fresno as well. Rick and those guys done a great job here. You've been out, you know, promoting yourself and the fight on Saturday in this great place. And going to be a great crowd here as well. Looking forward to fighting in Fresno on Saturday.
Thank you. I appreciate all the love and support from all the fans up here in Fresno and Central Valley. I'm here and I'm glad to be here. Big thanks to Rick, who was big help, you know, big support, organizing, helping with the event. We'll be working again, you know, together because it's been wonderful. Again, DAZN and Matchroom, everybody's been on board really well, working very well with me. I can't say anything else other than thank you to everybody.
Well, thank you, Mikey. 4-division world champion against the #1 star in Spanish boxing right now, Sandor Martín. We expect a great fight here in Fresno, live on DAZN, wherever you are. Do not miss it, gentlemen. We'll have a head-to-head up here, please. Thank you.